Hello, everybody! It's your boy, Smokey Wolf, back at you today with yet another exciting video. And today, this is gonna be a remake of a video I had to delete yesterday just because the microphone I was using, not this one in front of you, not this microphone, not this one, but a different microphone. Basically what it was, it kept making this weird staticky noise and it bothered the hell out of me. And I'm like, I can't let my viewers hear that. So you know what? I pulled out this bad boy right here and I got her hooked up and she's working fine. Anyways, today's topic is going to be about public transportation and furry conventions. Now, you're probably wondering, like, how did I get the idea from? It's I've been trying to come up with some ideas lately for my channel. I feel like a proper video of this has not been done yet. Um, Luckily, I am using public transportation to go to one FurCon at the moment, and that's Tails and Tornadoes. Now, I'm going to explain to you about a little bit how public transportation, how it works with furry conventions. I do know most agencies will not allow you to wear your suit on the bus or the train or whatever your method you're using. Um, they might let you wear the suit without the head, although I would consult with them first about that. I wouldn't just go on there and risk getting thrown off. I wouldn't do that. Basically though, I figure I just cover some costs if you're going to use public transportation to get to and from a furry convention, which I highly recommend that you do. If you do not plan on driving, if you do not plan on getting a ride from somebody, public transportation is your best friend. If you're not doing any of those options. So if you're not getting a ride from somebody, or if you're not going to the con with your and if you're not willing to drive to the con, then you're gonna have to figure out public transportation, especially if you don't want to rent a car. See me, I don't drive. I use public transportation wherever I go. It's my only way of getting around. And for example, here, let me grab my MFF hat. I think. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. I do got a new gaming chair on the way, so my setup is gonna be a whole lot nicer than what it is now. Um, so, I mean, this chair is a piece of shit. I can't wait to get rid of it. And yeah. Make sure my lanyard is straight. There we go. I just do. What the hell did I just do? All right, guys, give me a second. Put my badge back on there the right way. Okay. I think I got it. Perfect. Nice and straight. Perfect. Not a single scratch. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about public transportation and furry conventions. We're going to use Midwest Fur Fest as an example. See, I live in Kansas City, and to get to a FurCon, I would most likely be taking the Amtrak train or the Greyhound bus. Tails and Tornadoes, I have Greyhound booked, but I'm gonna pull up my calculator and we're gonna calculate. So we're gonna figure out. We're gonna use this as an example. So let's say you live in my city and you want to go to MFF, but you don't want to drive, you don't want to fly, and you don't want to get a ride from somebody. Well, and if you don't want to take Greyhound, then Amtrak and Chicago Transit Authority are your best friends. Which I'm gonna look up both agencies for you. So I don't have time to pull out Bandicam, so you're just going to see my face just talking, so you won't actually be able to see the numbers I'm typing up. So we're going to go to Google here. We're going to, we already, most of you know that Midwest Fur Fest is at the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center, but before we can type that in, we need to type Chicago Union Station. Okay, so here we go. We got Chicago Union Station on the map, and then we're going to select the Union Station in my city, which is Kansas City. This is not, I know what train to use, although Google Maps wants to be a bitch and not show the correct train. It wants to show multiple trains. which that's not true because the train that gets you to the Union Station in Chicago literally just resumed service today. So, not today, it resumed service. It was the 31st. So, yep, I'm not selecting that. I'm selecting the train. I don't want best route. Oh my goodness. Let me try fewer transfers. And lovely, it's not showing the Southwest Chief on Google Maps, which I know the Southwest Chief is running. So, Google Maps, you are no help. You are no help, Amtrak. You are no help, Google Maps. Don't rely on Google Maps to track the Southwest Chief because it's probably going to tell you it's not going to be running in Kansas City for a fact, I know it's running. So, let's hop on the Amtrak website here, and we're going to calculate tickets. So, here's what we're going to do. I already had a room in mind, the DoubleTree at the Chicago O'Hare Airport. So we need to go ahead and look up. So we're gonna type in my city, which is Kansas City. Oh my goodness, the cover for my mic is right over here. That just fell down. I just had to pick that up. Now we're going to hit Chicago. So this is the appropriate one that we need. So we're going to do a round trip. So we're going to put our departure date for the day of the convention since I'd be getting there literally the first day of the con. So I got Friday. Oh, no. All right, I got the 3rd. Okay, so I'm going to hit done. If it'll let me select it. All right, and then I'm going to come back on the 6th. That's the day after the convention. So we're going to look up trains. And it's loading at the moment. So here's what we have right now. 700, not 7, our train would leave at 7:28 in the morning, and it would get there at 2:50 in the afternoon. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to select the 71 value. So we're going to, of course, I've never ridden a double decker, so I'm going to stick with upper level, so I can get a better view of the Mississippi. Okay, so this ticket is booked. Right now we're up to $71. Now, this one, we arrive at 10 o'clock at night in Kansas City. So we leave Chicago at 2:50, and we arrive in Chicago at 10 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I gotta pause this. Give me a second, guys. Fucking scam calls. Gotta freaking love them. So anyways, where did we leave off? Oh yes, we were looking at our fare from Chicago to Kansas City. So we got our coach value here. I am not going to hit the $71. I am literally trying to watch how much I spend. I honestly don't give a damn about the ticket not being refundable because either way, I mean, it's Amtrak. I mean, it's just, I can't talk right now. Ugh. God, my watch is bothering me. Okay, so, because here's the problem. Here's what we got. $128. If we go up to the 71, that's $20 more, which is about $148. So I'm gonna pull up my calculator. We're gonna pretend we didn't book the 128. We're gonna pretend that we're gonna use the and I already researched Chicago. I already researched the fare for Chicago Transit Authority. So it's gonna be $30 for I think a day for a 7-day pass or whatever the hell it is. Although I'll have to double check. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pop up their website right now, actually. Chicago Transit Authority. Okay, let's go to fares. So we need to go to fares. So this is the fare chart. So we want the 3-day pass, so which is 10. So we're looking at $30. So I have $30 plus, actually wait a minute, that's out of order. Okay, so we have the $128 for the Amtrak train. And then we have the 30. Okay, and then comes the room. Next comes the room. So I already have I already have one hotel in mind. The Holiday. Wait a minute. Was it the Holiday Inn? No, it was DoubleTree. What am I talking about? It was the DoubleTree Chicago O'Hare. No, that's not the one. That's not the one. See hotels near Donald, because it's gonna be at the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center. This is the one we need. DoubleTree by Hilton. So this one, oh, the price actually dropped. So we're gonna hit our date here. We're going to go into December and book our room for the 3rd. And we're going to be checking out on the 6th. So that's 3 nights. Okay? That's 3 freaking nights. That's 3 nights. Okay, Friday, Saturday. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. So I need to select one adult. Let's see. So I'm staying there Friday. Then I have Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday is my checkout day. So here comes the prices. Okay, so we have booking.com. This is what I used to book my hotel for this is what I used to that's not right. The price should not be that high. Let's go to Expedia. See which one has. Go into Rosemont. 8 room. Aha, this is a much cheaper option. Okay, so I need to go to the Donald E. Stephens Convention Center. And luckily 0.313 miles. So this would be perfect. So that we're looking at 160 right now. 160 per night, I think is what it says. Let's check the rates. Let's see. Okay, so here's what we have. We have 160. We have, that's a standard room, sofa, non-smoking, 1 king bed, non-smoking. Let me see. Holy shit. 546. Fuck that. See if there's any different hotels that are nearby. So far, I'm not impressed. See, it's showing. Wait a minute. What the hell? Wait a minute. I might be able to get a cheaper deal. Yeah, there should be. Yeah. Check out. I would like to know the room. Wait, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and look at the prices. Let's see here. $432. So we have the. We're gonna assume we booked the $400 room, which is too pricey for Midwest Fur Fest. We're looking at a total of $590. Now, let's go ahead and let's say we book the 148 Amtrak ticket plus the $30 plus the $432. We'd be looking at a total of $610 for this entire convention. So Midwest Fur Fest would rob me blind. So I honestly don't. I might not be able to go to MFF though because of having a limited budget. But yeah, Midwest Fur Fest. I mean, it seems like an expensive con to go to, but I just don't think I could afford a room with prices that high. Checking some Telegram stuff on my phone. Um, but yeah, I have no complaints really. I do wish they had better deals for MFF. Of course, that'll probably happen closer to con time. I am in the process of getting a new fursuit, Smokey 2.0. He's been commissioned by French Toast Fursuits. They are based out of the same city I reside in, which is nice. My current maker is all the way in Lawrence. I really don't want to say her name for her privacy, but all I'm going to tell you is that she's taking a little too long to make it to get it completed. The last time I heard from her was October 20th of 2020, and she had some stuff she had to do on the bodysuit. She finished the tail. She got one piece done, was the tail. Um, but she still has some stuff to work on, like with the. I just said the word, the bodysuit. She still also has to make the hand, paws, and the feet. She also has to make the head and everything else. So I'm not too sure if Smokey 1.0 will become a reality. That's why I just went ahead and skipped over to Smokey 2.0, just because if I can get that suit, then that's good. So, yep. I just got a link to the Trello of French Toast fursuits. I mean, they have pretty good styles. They have pretty good styles. I mean, like they're the same people who made this. Mm-hmm. The same people who's making my fursuit made this cute boy right here. I have them to thank for that. And my good friend Cryptid Creatures, this pen right here actually came from from a pen concept I had commissioned through her. If it wasn't for them, my Sona would not be here today. And my old maker is the one who made my reference sheet. So I also have to thank her for bringing my persona to life. These three lovely ladies, these. I mean, they've been very helpful to me. I mean, they've helped me bring my character to life, and I love that. And I have to thank them for that. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't know where I'd be at today. And and then hold on, let me check something real quick. Just so I feel better checking my phone, just because I'm like, oh, sorry about that. I have a little bit of a cold. One of my freaking coworkers gave me a freaking cold at work today, which I'm kind of pissed off about but hey, I can't blame the guy. It's not his fault. See, I'm at. Let me check my channel. All right, I am up to 9,580 views, and also my subscriber count is up to 108 subscribers at the moment. Yes, I said it. 108 subscribers and 9,580 views. First of all, thank you guys so freaking much for your support. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I would have came as far as I would today. But basically today's video, it's basically the main topic of public transportation and furry conventions. Now, I am going to tell you this. No matter what city the con is in, the transportation agency has their own rules and regulations about what's allowed on and on board their systems. I think if you ask to wear your fursuit, they probably won't say nothing to you, but they still might. Because you know what I'm saying? They're not going to know what it is. I mean, if you're going to suit on public transportation with the full suit, with the full fursuit, I would just wear the suit and put the head in your lap. And whenever you get off the bus or the train, put the head on. Pose for pictures. But I wouldn't do it on the bus or the train just so you don't get like questioned by anybody, that kind of thing. I mean, people are still going to question you, but you really want to do that on public transportation, like embarrass yourself in your fursuit. But Yeah, if your hotel is, if you have to take a bus to get to the convention from your hotel, still wear your fursuit, but at least take the head off and put it in your lap. Don't let it leave your sight because you're in a whole different city. I mean, because transportation in your city can be a whole lot different than the transportation in the city of the con. So yeah, you gotta be ready. You can't just assume that public transportation in this city is the same as in your city. Each city has their own way of running buses and trains and any other form of transportation. Um, Definitely research this when you're booking your trip. Book your room, and if you need to use public transportation, research the fare. Look up the agency if you have to, or look up public transportation in the city. And then when it tells you the agency, go to the website, look at the fares, and see what you're working with there. That way, you actually know that okay, if I don't want an Uber, and if I don't want to get a ride from somebody, or if I'm not getting a ride from somebody, and if I'm going on my own and no one's taking me to the con, then public transportation is your best friend. I'm going to tell you that right now. I've been using public transportation for 4 years, and I've only used Amtrak twice. And, I like using public transportation. It's a safe method to get around. Everyone has their own opinions, which is fine. But my opinion is that I prefer public transportation. And, yeah, so if you want to take public transportation to a con, I highly recommend it, but you need to research the agency. You need to research the bus schedule. Because let me tell you this, though. We're going to say we're going to Tulsa Tornadoes, right? I already did research on Tulsa Transit. I found out I need to spend like about $1.75 a day. That's no problem because that's only a few bucks. But luckily, I can spend a few bucks on a pass, which is like 14 bucks. I already paid for registration. My room is paid for. Only thing I need to worry about is souvenir money and also food and drink money. So yeah, if you're taking public transportation such as a bus or a train to the convention, but let's say there's a train that stops literally at the convention and a bus, make sure you know the final time that the last bus leaves for the night going towards your hotel, or that the last train leaves before going towards your hotel, because that is going to determine how late you can stay at the con. Otherwise, if you miss those final options, you're probably going to have to spend a lot of money on an Uber if they're busy, and you might not be able to get a ride because of how busy the Uber might be that night. So you have to watch out for that kind of stuff. If you use public transportation, you have to plan. You can't just do all that You need to plan. That's the part about taking public transportation. You have to plan around the schedule because that determines how late you can stay at the con. Now, if they have a late night service, if they have a late night bus, or let's say the con is overnight, right? And you catch a bus to the hotel the next day. I mean, that's fine, but at the end of the night, I want to go home. I want to go to my room, get some sleep, and then wake up tomorrow, start fresh, and then hop on the bus again and do it again the next day until it's time to leave. That's how I would do it. But everyone has their own ways of going to conventions. I have never been to a con myself, and the only experience I have in fursuiting, this experience is not really fursuiting; it's more mascotting. I did that for almost 4 years, actually for 4 years, so I'm pretty familiar with how to perform in a suit. Um, but yeah, basically, public transportation and fares can vary. Pass values can vary. It really, really depends on where at you're going and the type of con that you're going to. I mean, you gotta research these numbers. You gotta calculate these numbers before you even think about booking a trip. I mean, seriously, look up a flight. Look up the flight if you have to, or look up the train or the bus. Research all this. Write down those numbers. Calculate the totals. And once you do that, figure out if you can afford it. And if you can't, go lower, or try seeing if there's any cons, with cheaper rooms and cheaper transportation options that can still get you to the con safely. You got to think about all that. Next week, I'm probably gonna do a video about I'm probably going to do a video regarding how to get a fursuit. There's thousands of videos out there already, but I figured I'd cover it, though, in the future. Also, you'll have to stay tuned for that. Also, if you want to support me, if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit that notification bell and ring that notification bell and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another future video of mine. You can also support me on patreon.com/SmokeyWolf. It's one of the best ways to support me. However, you don't necessarily need to be on Patreon to support me. Hell, I mean, just even watching the video or giving it that like, commenting, subscribing, and hitting that notification and ringing that notification bell, that's good enough for me. Huh. I mean, you're still supporting me though by doing that. I mean, there might not be any money involved, but I mean, you can still support me using those methods. But yep, my new gaming chair, it should be here in a few days. This chair was given to me by my little brother. It has some wear and tear on it. I'm gonna give this one back to him when my new one arrives. I also have a few more furry shirts coming in the mail. This one says, "Yes, I'm a furry. Is that a problem?" The two I'm wearing, the one I got is the one that has the paws on it that says "Proud Furry," and the other one I'm getting says, I'm only wearing this since I can't wear my fursuit." So I'm very excited about that. Oh, and my animatronic tail from the tail company, they're based out of the UK, which I gotta tell you, they are a fine group of individuals. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They gave me a good deal on my tail, and I appreciate that. The tail has a walking feature on it too. So what happens is that when you turn on the app and you walk, the tail moves along with your movement. Which I think I might have to give you a demonstration on that. So I'm gonna pause the camera again and get set up. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, this feels really weird against my ass. Like against my butt cheek. It feels so fucking weird. Okay. So we're gonna enable walking. Check this out. Oh, there's hover. There's cover, free fall, pickup. I don't know what the heck hovered is. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. Watch. Watch. That's when I take a slight step. Watch this. See? And then it quickly starts it up again, which is nice. Oh, I can't shake it. Oh, I can't do it. Whip. That's not working. I can't whip it. Let's see. Twist. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Actually, I like this one better. See? Isn't that cool? Right? That's cool, right? I didn't even move and it's still doing it. Looks like my tail's playing nice today. See? That's nice, isn't it? What do you guys think? Isn't that cool? Alright, I better let her rest up. Oh, it's gonna do it. It's gonna give an encore. All right, I better let the baby rest up. I mean, yeah, she's got full connection. Um, I have to be careful with this thing because if I sit down with it, I could damage the gears. And so what I have to do is I have to come in sideways. Oh, oh, my mic knocked out of place. Sit down. Got the tail there underneath the gear. Okay, perfect. My tail's still good. Yeah, I have to sit sideways in the chair so it'll see me. But yeah, I just figured I'd hop on here and make a quick video regarding public transportation and FurCons, and also showing you guys the awesome walking feature that my tail has. And stay tuned. I should once my fursuit is completed, yeah, you're definitely gonna see an unboxing and a suit up video for that. There's no questions asked about that. I mean, seriously, that is one video I am looking forward to making. But yeah, if you guys like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Ring that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future video of mine. And like I said earlier, you are more than welcome to support me on patreon.com/smokywolf. Um, that is the best way to support me, but like I said earlier, that is your choice. You don't have to do it. Just being a loyal subscriber and a viewer, you know, that's enough support for me. You know, I appreciate that. So, but yeah, again, I want to thank you guys so much for the 108 subscribers that I have right now, and my 9,580 views. I am so thankful for every single one of you who has been who has been watching my videos since the beginning of this channel back in 2019. I love every single one of you. Keep be amazing at everything you guys do, you know, and keep being supportive, you know, and I appreciate that very much that you guys have made me come this far. And I'm I'm excited. I'm excited to see how far this channel is going to go. And I can't wait. And I'm also going to try to get some footage from Tales and Tornadoes, which is my first furry convention I'm going to, by the way. And I also might be hosting a fursuit etiquette 101 panel, which I'm going to be so excited if that gets approved. I'm going to be so nervous, but I really think I can nail it. And I want to give a huge shout out to my boy, the Lone Wolf Official. This guy has 900 subscribers now. Definitely check him out. And I also have a good friend, Nas Hyena. Definitely check him out as well. Both these YouTubers, I mean, Nas Hyena and there's a handful of furry YouTubers, that's helped me grow. But Nas, just speaking to him on his streams, he gives good advice. I do plan on having a beer with him at a con. I mean, we know he loves to drink. We know he loves to drink. And I'll be more than happy to get fucked up with him any day. So, yep. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And like I said, be amazing at everything you guys do. Stay tuned for whenever my fursuit is completed. And also stay tuned for that how to get a fursuit video. Stay tuned for that. Until then, I'll see you next time. And remember, be amazing at everything you guys do. Have a great day.